therapy, you're not going to be perfect. Like, you're not going to, I want to make it clear that sometimes you might struggle with the things that she asks you to do. And that's okay, just as long as you keep working at it. Hey guys, it's the Authentic Appeal. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified every time I post, okay? Right now, we're going to do another episode for my series that I started that is titled Black People Don't Go to Therapy. Every video in the beginning, I just let you guys know, why I started this series, because I feel like it's very important in the Black community. You feel me? Mental health is very important. And I feel like not enough people are taking their mental health seriously. Some people feel like, things have to be a disaster in your life for you to go to therapy, when all in actuality, it's not the case. Like, just because someone's in therapy doesn't mean that their life is a train wreck. Just because somebody's in therapy doesn't mean that they have it all together. Therapy is a tool to help you become your best self. So I started this series. This is going to be episode 3. I usually see my therapist every 2 weeks. Sometimes we do bump it up. If you guys remember the last episode, I did say I wanted to see her, every week just for a little bit because of the assignments that she was giving me. I'm going to put the link in the bio for the other 2 episodes. Make sure you check those out. At this point, we're a lot of sessions in. I haven't necessarily been keeping track. We are doing Skype, as I previously mentioned in the other video. And I just wanted to, catch you guys up, check in. I do have a therapy session this week, actually. But since it is Therapy Thursdays, I felt like that it was only right for me to, do this. Plus, I didn't do a check-in for the month of May. So here we are. In the last video, I discussed some of the assignments that she had for me, and I thought that it would be cool for me to actually, tell you guys what the outcome was for the assignments and if I really did them and things like that. So the last video, I mentioned that she suggested for me to write down everything I wanted in a partner. Now, I did say I wasn't going to get too personal in these videos, but I might let you in on a little bit, a little something. So I have like my notebook. I have like a therapy notebook, a notebook specifically for my activities, my assignments, or anything that I want to bring up specifically for that. This was her suggestion. Again, my therapist is African-American, female. You feel me? Very important to me. I cannot emphasize that enough. Yeah, so one of the assignments was for me to write down what I wanted in a partner. It was so funny because the conclusion that we came up with, I'm gonna just say a few things that I wrote down. So I wrote down honest. I wrote down ambitious. You have to have some type of goals. Understanding, listens. At the very top, I put, I want someone to love me the way I love them. Reciprocity. I put emotionally intelligent, and I elaborated. Communication. Talk about how you feel. No going days without speaking. Assertive, aggressive, able to put me in my place, because honey, I'm a Leo. I'm strong. I'm strong. You got to be able to, you feel me? Like, sometimes I'm going to be going off and you got to be like, hey, yo, chill out. Chill out. Funny, on place, no long distance, considerate, educated, blah, blah, blah. And the list goes on. So what we concluded after my list was that the Authentic Appeal wants to date herself, because my therapist asked me, like, so which one of these, now mind you, I think I'm ahead of the game. My therapist is like, which one of these are you not? And I'm like, I'm all of them. And she like, so you want to date yourself? And I was like, I'm the shit. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to date yourself? So I did do that assignment. So that helped me. Like I said, every time we have a session, I'm realizing something. I never realized that I legit want to date myself. I want to date someone that's just like me. And there's levels. Like, that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic. And I was just like, you know what? Damn. Okay. So we have to, we got to work on that. We got to figure that out. another assignment she had was the whole theme of my therapy journey is best self, best life, balanced life, because I have issues with balancing different areas in my life. So, you know, every video I'm just going to remind you guys that the whole theme of all the work and assignments and everything that we're doing is just so that the Authentic Appeal can have a balanced, healthy life. The other assignment was she asked me, what does my best life look like? Now, like I said, I'm just going to share some of the things that I said. I'm not going to do the whole list, just to give you guys, I don't know, I guess specific or relatable idea to let y'all know I really be doing these assignments, like, for real. And I get back on my session and I let her know, like, alright, so this is what I came up with. So, my best life, I think I just did like bullet points. And I said financially comfortable. At minimum, licensed professional counselor. That's what I'm in school for now. Maximum would be me continuing my education and going on to my doctorate. Baby girl, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. We're not even, I don't know. Homeowner, of course. Madly in love, healthy love, reciprocated love. Regular check-ins where I want to talk and visit family. So I don't necessarily talk to my family on the regular basis. And I feel like that should change. So that's where that comes from. And I'm gonna have the same friends, same bitches, but I put like, we meet up at least once a month and we take vacations and stuff like that. So that's what my best life look like. And I feel like everything on that motherfucking list, let me see, keep going. Everything on that list I can accomplish. And then I started talking about my kids and stuff. Like, you know, I just want the best for them, you know. I want to put them through college. I want to make sure they credit A1. Like, you know, little stuff like that. I told her, you know, we dug into the different parts when I read off my best life. And of course, she decided to jump right into the family portion. So we've been working on that, you know, me just building or attempting, because I haven't been doing that well, I'm not gonna lie. Therapy, you're not gonna be perfect. Like, you're not gonna, I want to make it clear that sometimes you might struggle with the things that she asks you to do. And that's okay, just as long as you keep working at it. We had a very specific assignment that I don't feel comfortable mentioning, that involves my family, that I have been trying to, you see me getting nervous looking down and shit, that I have been trying to, you know, do. I'm going to continue to keep trying. Also, I struggle with anxiety, and due to finals and school and everything, that has been at an all-time high. So we also came up with steps for me to kind of lower my anxiety and lower my anxiety, help with that as I take finals and study for things and things like that, which was really cool, you know. And I'm being 100% honest. Like, some of the stuff that we decide that I'm going to do in therapy, I don't do. And it's not that, like, I'm being hard-headed or anything like that, but it's hard. Like, some of the shit she be asking me to do, bro, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I tell her, I be like, I don't want to do that. And she'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, this is what you have to do. It's for growth. I'm just like, all right, maybe I don't want to grow, you know, like, but you have to remember, I like how she's not stern per se, but I want to be here. So it's like, I want to be here. And when I meet her with a little bit of hesitation, she'll be like, all right now. So, and I'll be like, you're right. You're right. So I know when I meet with her this week, she's going to be a little like, all right, you ain't been doing what you're supposed to. And I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely correct. Like, I can admit when I'm wrong. So I'm like, you're absolutely correct. I have not been doing what I was supposed to be doing. For like, all of what I was supposed to be doing. Like, because I got a couple assignments. So, we dug into the family portion when I told her my best life. We came to the realization that the Authentic Appeal wants to date herself. So I have to work on that. And we worked on some tools to help lower my anxiety when it comes to school and finals and everything. And graduating. This is my last semester. So I had a lot of anxiety, and I will tell you guys about that in a whole nother story about why my anxiety was through the roof, okay? All right, honey boo-boo. So, let me see. Okay, so for my anxiety, she was like, you know, avoid procrastination. Because you get anxiety, you run out of time, you're rushing, you think you don't. If you take your time and give yourself enough time to do your assignments, you won't be so anxious. Makes sense, right? Also, she came up with this really cool, I think it's called acronym. And is it acronym? It's not acronym. What's the word? Don't judge me. I don't know what time it is when I'm recording this video. What is the word? Dang it. It's not acronym. Is it acronym? I really don't think it's acronym. But when you come up with, like say for example, I think it is acronym, whatever. The word is grow. And she came up with each word for each letter of the word grow. So grow, G-R-O-W. What the fuck was that? I don't know what that was. The windows are open. That just scared the fuck out of me. Did y'all hear that? I gotta get the fuck out the hood. I don't think that was at my apartment. There's no heat on. That sounded like something just buzzed. I think that was outside. Oh my fucking gosh. So, I think it's called acronym. I don't remember if that's the correct word or terminology for what I'm trying to say. But the word is grow, and she came up with a word for each letter in the word. So grow, goal. For G, R, reality. O, option. W, way forward. And we came up with, you know, definitions of each part. What's my goal? What's the reality? What are my options? And what are my way forward to reduce my anxiety? Tell me that's not fucking cool. That is so fucking cool. Like, and I'm like, granted, I know she take notes and she went to school for this and I'm going to school for this. But I'm just like, bro, as I'm writing this down, I'm like, yo, this is raw. Like, bruh, that's lit. That's lit. How you come up with that? That's not in the textbook. I don't think that's in our textbooks. So I was really fucking with that. I did use some of the things we wrote down, but y'all, I'm just a young girl, young, wild, and free for me. Bitch, I went out of town and ain't even. That's why I'm just letting y'all know, like, it's okay to be human. You're going to make mistakes. You're not going to do everything that she asked you to do. You know, you're not going to be perfect. But as long as you're trying and you're attempting. I did some of the things, but I didn't complete all of them. That's just the reality. And I'm not going to get beaten because I'm grown. So, the fuck? Not saying that it's not important and not saying that it's okay to just every time be like, fuck this shit, you know, because I'm grown. No, but, you know, there's room for error, basically. And, my next assignments, because I meet with her, this week. I have a couple. And I was like, sis, I'm about to be done school. Why you want, can you give me these for June? She was like, no, because life don't wait. You right, but you can wait. She was like, no. So I'm like, all right, cool. So what I have to do, probably tonight, since I'm finished school, technically, I have to come up with a transition plan. So she wants to know what my next 3 months, 6 months, year, 5 years, 10 years, what does that look like for me? She did say that it doesn't necessarily have to all be complete by the time, you know, we meet again, but she wants me to start working on what those look like for me or what I want them to look like for me. So the transition plan, she also, I didn't look up this word, it's called homeostasis. And she said that, maybe I'll put the definition on the screen. I still have to look up the word though. She said she wants me to look up the word and find out how is that relevant to my life, or how can I apply that to my life. So that's another assignment. And then this is going to be the funnest assignment. She said my last 5 significant relationships didn't necessarily have to be people I was in a relationship with, people I was dating, people I was talking to. The last 5 people I was entertaining. She wants me to write them down. How did we meet? How long did we date or do whatever we did for? And how did it end? And most importantly, what part did I play in that? And she was like, it doesn't matter if you feel like they were just so fucking wrong. Of course, she didn't curse, but she was like, if you feel like they were so wrong, what part did you play in it and what could you have done differently? And I'm like, sis, not a damn thing, because I'm motherfucking perfect, okay? I'm a fucking icon. But no, so those are my assignments. The conversation we had about my anxiety with school did help. Even though I didn't use all the tools or all the recommendations she gave me, it definitely did help because a lot of people, like I said, they don't know. I have very bad anxiety when it comes to certain things, to the point where like my anxiety manifests in different ways. I could be crying, I could be angry, I could be attitudey, I could be flipping the fuck out, and it's really all just because I'm anxious. So having a conversation with her before finals and before things were due, it did help. Was I still anxious? Yes, but not as anxious as I think I would have been if I didn't talk to her. She always lets me know that I can contact her throughout the week, even before we meet. But so far, I haven't really felt comfortable doing that, only because I just feel like, bitch, wait till your session. And that might change, but, you know, I just feel like she got other clients. You know, that's something that I probably shouldn't be thinking about, but I do. So, yeah. And, I have to do those assignments. That's going to be exciting, though. Like, I don't know. I like working on myself. Like, getting better, getting, like, yeah, getting better, getting to my best self. It is annoying sometimes, like I always say, but it's interesting. And I'm learning a lot also for when I become a therapist, because I'm going to school for this as well. So it's dope. It's dope. I like these little acronyms and assignments and shit like that. I really do like that. As time moves on, you know, we're building our rapport. I don't have any complaints. I love Skype better than I do in person, probably because I don't drive. I have referred a couple of other people to therapy, which it's lit. Black people, let's get it together. Let's talk about them traumas. Let's break these generational curses, baby, okay? All right. So, yeah, therapy's going good. This next phase of my life is going to be very scary because I am a professional student. So I'm glad that I decided to get in therapy before it happened, because now I have to join the workforce. And granted, I've always, you know, had a job, but this is what I've been going to school for. So I'm about to do some real, like, you feel me? Some real shit. Like, these is people's lives, you feel me? So it's scary, but that's why I'm here, you know. Pressure break pipes. Pressures create diamonds. I don't know. One of them sayings. What I'm trying to say is, like, good things are to come. So make sure you give this video a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's any specific details that you guys want to know about my therapy journey. Like I said, just bringing awareness to mental health and trying to normalize going to therapy. That's what I want to do. The goal of this series is to normalize African Americans going to therapy. African Americans. I said what I said. I said what I said. The Authentic Appeal. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, share. Black people don't go to therapy. Episode 3, I think we're on. Yeah. Episode 3 or episode 4. Listen, it's another episode. I think episode 3. Episode 3. Okay. Bye.